Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Renner. We are the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com. We're talking with Joe Gavazzi from Winning Sports Advice, taking a look on Wednesday afternoon, January 18th, at some of the college basketball games that tip off tomorrow on Thursday the 19th. Yeah, we're going to talk about a game from the...
Speaking of college basketball, the odds couple here, we've been knocking it out of the park here lately, picking up some steam, and I'm not gloating, but Pistol Pete.
This is the type of year. This is the time of year where I start to get a lot better ATS-wise. It happens to me every year in college basketball.
But it's nice to help the viewers out. You know, it really is, to be able to be sharp and give them some really good information. Sure. So I can't wait to hear what Joe's got.
All right, yes, we got kind of an interesting one here. We're going to look at James Madison and William and Mary. And James Madison is one of those teams that might have turned a corner, right? Overall on the year, 5-10 ATS, but they're 4-2 ATS over their last 6. 3 of those covers were by double digits, and the 2 ATS losses were by very slim margins, by a combined 2 points. And remember, we talked about their game against Charleston with big man, with Jeff from BMOZWins.com, and he got trapped by James Madison by thinking they were a bad team. He picked Charleston at JMU, and JMU wound up covering. It was a close one.
You know what I like, though? I admire him because the next day he was like, you know what, I should have listened.
So the point is, JMU might have turned a corner, and then on the other side, we have William and Mary, who has an injury, which is why the opening line isn't quite out yet, and they've lost their last 3 in a row ATS. So maybe this is a spot.
They might be the downspin.
Yeah, maybe this is a spot to take James Madison. Joe Gavazzi from WinningSportsAdvice.com. What do you think?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 weeks, I've told you on this line to play James Madison, including getting the 4 points as the home dog against COC in that matchup. We're going to continue to ride James Madison, and the story is worth repeating. Lewis and Rowe, the new head coach, a former BG assistant, a James Madison grad, took over a team with 4 returning starters and 21 wins from an otherwise highly successful former head coach, John Brady. Well, it didn't look like the JMU admin made such a good choice when the Dukes broke from the gate at 2-11, 1-8 against the spread, failing to the number by 89 points. But we told you early on this month that JMU had been playing a bit of possum here, and it has certainly played out. Their winning point spread record comes along with a defense that in league play has allowed just 57 points per game, a main reason for their success. Now compare that to William and Mary, who in their conference games, 1-4 ATS recently, has allowed a whopping 88 points a game. And you know who our underdog defensive dandy is again in this one. We line up with James Madison. Put up your Dukes, plus the 5 to 6 points as a road underdog at William and Mary.
All right, makes sense to me. William and Mary's definitely been a team that has been a good bet against at times this year. Maybe once again. That's
you know what I like what Joe said, because my father used to say it all the time: if it ain't broke, son, don't fix it. And that makes sense right here. Good breakdown, Joe.
JMU was broke early in the year, then they fixed it, and now they ain't broke.
That's right.
Now. That's what I'm thinking. All right, Joe Gavazzi, thanks so much. Give a plug for your website quickly, WinningSportsAdvice.com.
Hey, my pleasure as always, guys. You can find my writings at WinningSportsAdvice.com. This week, there's an interesting article about the play against teams and play on teams based on their performance to date in conference action. I invite you to check out the website each and every day. That's WinningSportsAdvice.com.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.